Hi, I am Sam Yogi. Welcome to episode number 21 of Krishnamurti's podcast by Sam Yogi. In this podcast, we will go through the second question and answer in Alpino, Italy on July 9, 1933. We will go through the question and the answer that J. Krishnamurti gave. And before we go through the question, I will give a brief introduction of the answer. And after I read out the answer, I will give a detailed summary and interpretation of K's answer. So, in this question, the questioner is asking, let's go through the question first. Question: I recognize a conflict within me, yet that conflict does not create a crisis, a consuming flame within me, urging me to resolve that conflict and realize truth. How would you act in my place? So, Krishnamurti gives an answer which basically says that avoiding this conflict and seeking an escape or comfort is like postponing the freedom and transformation that comes from understanding the conflict. And Krishnamurti further says that no one else can trigger this change for you. Not a teacher, not a guru, not a method. Only when you personally see and feel the truth of how you are avoiding your own inner conflict will a real transformation occur. This insight, this deep awareness becomes like a flame that burns away the conflict. So now let's listen to the answer that K gives. Krishnamurti. The questioner says that he recognizes the conflict within him, but that conflict causes no crisis and therefore no action. I feel that is the case with the majority of people. You ask what you should do. Whatever you try to do, you do intellectually and therefore falsely. It is only when you are really willing to face your conflict and understand it fully that you will experience a crisis. So, this is worth repeating. I'll repeat this sentence again. K says, it is only when you are really willing to face your conflict and understand it fully that you will experience a crisis. K continues, but because such a crisis demands action, most of you are unwilling to face it. I cannot push you into a crisis. Conflict exists in you, but you want to escape that conflict. You want to find a means whereby you can avoid it, postpone it. So when you say, I cannot resolve my conflict into a crisis, your words merely show that your mind is trying to avoid the conflict and the freedom that results from facing it completely. As long as your mind is carefully, surreptitiously avoiding conflict, as long as it is searching for comfort through escape, no one can help you to complete action. No one can push you into a crisis that will resolve your conflict. When you once realize this, not see it merely intellectually, but also feel the truth of it, then your conflict will create the flame which will consume it. That's the end of K's answer. So, what is K really saying? K is saying that true inner change cannot be forced by anyone else. The conflict within you, your inner tension, confusion, suffering, can only be resolved when you face it directly and fully. That is what gives you freedom, not by running from it or trying to escape from it or suppress it. He criticizes the tendency of people to seek comfort rather than confront their problems honestly. When you try to postpone or avoid conflict through laziness or for a desire for pleasure and comfort, you are also avoiding the opportunity for freedom and transformation that comes from understanding the conflict. K insists that no one else can trigger this change for you. As I said, not a teacher, not a spiritual priest, not a guru, nor any method. Only when you personally see and feel the truth of how you are avoiding your own inner conflict will a real transformation occur. This insight, this deep awareness becomes like a flame that burns away the conflict itself. So, what K is really saying is as follows: you must stop looking for ways out of your inner struggle and instead fully confront it. Only then can a profound self generated transformation happen. Only that brings clarity, freedom, and peace. Only that removes the incompleteness of action and goads you to complete action, to completeness of life.